Hello, everyone. I am breaking out of my comfort zone and doing my first Instagram live. Ooh. Anyways, so with the Lionsgate portal coming up, I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone, embrace the lion energy, and do something out of courage. And for me, that's public speaking and doing these videos. While I was in my meditation, it came through from spirit that it's very important for people to begin to really focus on perfecting their connection with their inner self. We're in the middle of a revolution. We have our whole earth shifting, people shifting, ideals shifting, and everything's changing. And people are experiencing more anxiety, more depression because they don't know where they stand. And a lot of that has to do with alignment and embodiment. So, what is embodiment work? Embodiment work is defined in many different ways, but it's truly walking your talk. It's showing up and being who it is that you say you are, from the way you eat, drink, take care of your body, what you believe, and fully integrating a formless theory into form, which is you and how you show up. There's many different explanations, but that's the one I wanted to focus on today. When I was little, I was obsessed with Jacques Cousteau. I wanted to be a deep sea diver. I studied him. I did reports for fun. I contacted my teachers and said, "Can I do a report for fun?" They're like, "Okay, weird child, sure." Any excuse I could to hold myself accountable to research every aspect that I possibly could. My aunt was a diver at the time and still does diving work. And she would send me pictures of her trips diving around the world, and the obsession just continued, right? I wanted to be Jacques Cousteau, and I wanted to be a deep sea diver. And then came time for me to learn how to dive, and I couldn't even put on the wetsuit without having a panic attack. And I had a meltdown. I was like, but this is my dream. This is my dream, to be a marine biologist and discover all of this stuff and be as brave and as strong as Jacques Cousteau, right? And courageous and smart and all the things my child mind embodied him to be. And then when the realization hit that that wasn't me, I was like, well, shit, what do I stand for? I don't even know. So it was like my first little childhood existential crisis, right? But I didn't understand that there was principles that he represented, that his work represented, and his connection to the ocean represented, that I was connecting with my true I am, my true identity. And I was trying to formulate that into something that made sense. So I was trying to appropriate his way of connecting and his way of working with my own. I tried to make his work mine in order to fully connect and embody what I admired about him, because I saw the same in myself, if that makes sense. Instead of understanding that I loved these ideals, but I needed to find how that manifested within me and my purpose, and not take his and appropriate his identity as mine, and thinking that that's what I was going to do, because it wasn't a fit. I couldn't even put on the wetsuit. I couldn't even snorkel without having a panic attack. So we have to really be mindful of what we're taking on as our identity and our passions and our embodiment. Are we taking it on out of desperation to understand ourselves, to identify with who we really are, with our true I am, what really is inside? Or are we truly connecting with what we're meant to connect to internally and bringing that out into the world as a way of working and being a purpose and serving humanity? We tend to want to know ourselves so bad and to know what it is we stand for and our purpose and what we're supposed to be embodying so bad that we will desperately claim other people's stuff, other people's ideals, principles, their embodiment of integrity and honor and respect and things we identify with as our own. We will wrongfully appropriate it out of avoidance of really looking at ourselves and what that looks like for us. Hey, Julie. Hey, Chris. If you guys have any questions, like please chime in, or have any commentary, please add on. I'm new to this. So the universe is always providing opportunities for us to become a vibrational match for what we really are, who we really are, what we really embody. So we sometimes take those lessons as an attack, right? You say, oh, I really want a partner. I really want love. And then the universe sends you a bunch of lessons and you're like, fuck, I'm never going to be lovable. I'm never going to be somebody worthy of love. Well, no, the universe is providing you opportunities to heal what needs to be healed so you can truly embody on a physical level, spiritual level, emotional level, what it is you really want so you can pull it in. But the adversity you experience by trying to pull in what you want is simply spirit saying, hey, you got some blocks in the way, you got some shit to clear out of the way if you want to be a vibrational match. This is an opportunity. This isn't an attack. So what I'm noticing with a lot of my clients right now is they say they want these things. They say they're this person. They say they connect to X, Y, Z, that their totem animal is this, even though they're not Native American and they're not actually researching their European heritage and identifying with what that heritage means, how to connect with who they really are, what their ancestors are telling them. They're just picking what feels good, what they like, what they think is cool, and then they're saying they are that thing and they're embodying it, quote unquote. But the way they walk, talk, speak, act, treat others in their community is in complete opposition to what they say they are. Same with spiritual people in the spiritual community. They show up and they say, I embody this frequency of a high priestess or a shaman, or they use these fancy terms, but they don't embody the work. They're not living it 24/7, and they're not giving that title, that vibrational frequency, the respect, honor, integrity it deserves. So if you're going to show up and say you're something, fucking show up and embody it and do it and really learn from the people that you need to be learning from. And understand when that's not a match for you. Understand when you're just appropriating something because you are desperately looking for connection. At the end of the day, we're just wanting connection and love and wanting to know who we are and our purpose and how that's supposed to show up. And so I bring my clients back around to, well, what do you stand for? What is it you really want? What is it you're really looking for? And how do we bring that through your true I am, your true connection, and how that really looks for you in this current day without appropriating and taking other people's embodiments as your own when it's not a fit. It's one thing if you want to use that things that inspire you to go on a search within yourself to learn because you really align with that. But just know the difference between truly aligning with something and resonating with it because it's a part of your I am and spirit is guiding you versus that looks cool, that feels right, that's what's popular. I'm going to just take that on because I don't really want to do the work to really discover who I am and what I really should be embodying and what my embodiment looks like in true resonance and alignment with my I am and my purpose, because that's a lot of work and I want to avoid actually doing the work. So it's a bit of mindfulness to have. And with the Lionsgate portal opening, so Leo season just began and the Lionsgate portal opens August 8th, but there's the reverberatory effect before and a little bit after. So we're gearing up for it. So we're asking Leo during this time, this Lion's Gate, this amazing astrological event that happens every year around the same time, where this all the stars align over Giza with Sirius and sorry, I'm trying to read this down here. Hey, everybody. It's an incredibly intense portal that opens up, and it's meant for ascension work and for you to truly channel what it is you're supposed to be doing. So if you've wondered, where the hell am I supposed to be going with my life? Who am I? What do I embody? How can I walk my talk when I don't really know who I am? I kind of know what I like and I kind of know what things feel good, but I don't really know my I am. Now is the time to embrace that portal and take that energy in, ask that energy to work with you, ask it permission, work with it, and truly go internally and ask, who am I? What embodiment is best for me and my purpose and in service to humanity? How should I be showing up? What does that look like in my own natural, organic way? And yes, you can use inspiration from other people or things or ideals that feel that harmonic resonance with. Just don't take all of those details in as your own identity without doing the work, doing your own internal work and making sure you are truly showing up in your power, because every single one of you has a gift to offer humanity and important work that we all need you to do. And so it doesn't do you any justice, humanity any justice, spirit any justice for you to be going and trying to do somebody else's work, when all along we need you to do your work and bring your gifts, because they're so needed and incredibly important. All right, so hear the roar of the lion. I'm going to also be re-sharing in my stories a beautiful prayer that one of my sisters from the High Priestess Hood Etheric Mystery wrote. And if you're into meditation and wanting to know more about your I am and what it is you should be truly embodying for your work in this lifetime, I will share that prayer as well. I think it's a beautiful gateway opening, portal opening prayer for you to do that internal touchstone. All right. I hope you're all well, and feel free to DM me any questions. I am always honored to be of service to you in any way that I can. Thanks. Bye.